So, happy Wednesday for once, and I'm actually doing it on the day that I would prefer to do instead of sporadically throughout the week. So, thank you for watching me read these really cool shared paranormal encounters or experiences. So here shortly, you will not have to stare at my Lord of the Rings tapestry here in my weight room. I will actually be setting up a place to read these with all of my little paranormal posters and stuff. And I will also start reading these when I'm in the mountains and on the trail. So it gives a better atmosphere and you don't have to look at a wall. But anyway, so on with today. I have some really awesome letters. I actually have some sent from my area, which I think is really cool because that means my reach is starting to get out a little bit further, and people from my area, which is huge with paranormal stuff, are starting to send their things in too. So thank you, thank you. If you have one that you really want to share, feel free to send me a message or an email. My email is listed on the YouTube channel, so feel free to send something there. 100% anonymous, of course. So the first one is, it was titled The Giant Metal Ball. This event happened on Highway 50 in southeast Colorado. This is directly where I live. So this person is from here, and I probably know them. I was about 15 years old and driving home with my dad after a school football game. It has high school. It was middle of fall, I would say October. I will note that the sky was really clear that night, as it usually is in our area, and I could very much see the stars. But it seemed clearer than usual, and the stars seemed brighter than normal. My dad drives slower than your average, which is annoying, but for this situation I was thankful. On the right side of the highway, directly on the side of the highway, was a massive round metal ball. I could see grooves in the ball that resembled an armadillo, and it was moving down the highway at a pretty fast speed, but slower than our car. It was shiny and had an aluminum look to it. I said to my dad, "What the hell was that?" And he nonchalantly said, "Oh, probably farm equipment." But no, I have been around farm equipment my whole life, and I obviously knew it wasn't. It was definitely something different, and I have never seen anything like that before. It's weird because I don't know what I was reading, and it's been a while, but somebody had seen something similar to that. So I don't know what that is, but it's something, and I find it interesting that it was around my area. Okay, so next one. The orb that had a face. This is a completely small experience, but I was camping in the northern New Mexico area and took various pictures of my surroundings that night. In every picture, the orbs, white and some yellow in color, seemed to have a face inside them. I tried to find pictures to send you, but had no luck. That's really weird. I have seen that in a few things. I've even seen orbs that have pictures of like animals or resembled pictures of animals. So that's really interesting. Thank you for those of you who shared those. So I have another one, and this comes from the same person. Okay. My home has spiritual presences. We have a Civil War soldier from the Ward Party massacre that happened along where I live. My wife and I catch glimpses of him in our kitchen in the twilight hours. Stuff randomly falls over and occasionally is thrown all over our house. And sometimes we see reflections in the window. And this person, they actually sent me photos, but it was so hard to act like I tried to blow them up. Now, okay, so here's the first one. And you will see, like, here's their head. My printer, unfortunately, the one I have, prints black and white. This is the person's head, and here is the window. And you can't really see it, but on my phone, you can absolutely see a reflection. So I went ahead and tried to blow it up and brighten it. All I did was brighten the photo. So, okay, here's the person's head, and here was the image in the window. Now, on my phone, you can clearly see like two eyes and the outline of a face. So it's really unfortunate that you can't really see it on the printer and obviously on camera, but there is absolutely something there. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, and then also This person has a girl spirit that's been following my mother for years. Sometimes we wake up hearing her walking, and you can feel when she sits at the edge of your bed. You can occasionally make out a shadow of her too, never malevolent or aggressive. It's like she watches over everyone in the house, and my dogs all like her. You can see them watch her as she passes by. I have never asked her name, and I sometimes say hi. So, I always find it interesting because there are people that say that um, children, especially a child ghosts, they're not actually kids. They're some sort of demonic entity or whatever, but this person said it's not violent or anything. So I do find that interesting. But thank you to those people who sent these in today. Feel free to discuss. And of course, if you have something, send me your experiences and I will absolutely read them out loud. And you have a wonderful Wednesday.